The other piece, by the way, is the contrast between expectation and anticipation. That's a huge one for me. You say, well, how can you live life without having expectations, right? And whenever I find I have expectations, often I set myself up to be let down. And it's always the other person's fault because they didn't meet my expectations. Or a certain situation didn't meet my expectations. Okay? And I used to find that that caused me a lot of grief until one of my mentors said, why don't you replace expectation, a quality of your head, with anticipation, something we come into life with as children. Children come in filled with anticipation. They get up in the morning and they're just full of anticipation. Wonder. I wonder what the day is going to bring. Wow, I wonder what's going to happen today. More magic. Right? They're full of anticipation. So when I'm anticipating, it's not that I came on this cruise, I had great anticipation. But if certain things weren't the way I thought they should be, there's that word again, I didn't lose it. Right? I didn't become mad, sad, critical, angry, because I don't want to give it that power. The heart's wisdom says, be full of anticipation, ask, but don't be attached. So when things go differently, stay centered in yourself and be open and watch magic. One of my clients who did this training, the following week, she went with a group to Mexico. They had booked a 1-week or 10-day all-inclusive at this resort that they'd heard was out of this world. Like they'd researched it. They were so looking forward to it. They all landed in Mexico. Everything went wrong. And they got told for whatever reasons that the universe had that they weren't going to be able to go to this place and the things were being shifted. And the group started to get a little bit unhappy. Okay, they were really pissed off, I'll say it. It's my last lecture, what can they do? Okay, they were really pissed off. And they started to complain, or like you Australians say, whinge, right? And she remembered this point. And she actually spoke up and she said, hey everybody, you know what, I have an idea. I know we had great expectations, I feel disappointed too, but you know what, I learned this thing about replacing expectation with anticipation. Because right now it is what it is. And so either we're going to get ourselves angry and whacked out and nobody will be happy, or we can stay open. And ultimately they said, well, you know, okay, yeah, kind of weird, but right? And they went with it, and she said, you know, a situation that could have been potentially awful resolved and dissolved, and everything got worked out, and nobody got worked out because they just replaced expectation with anticipation. Try that with your kids, with your mates, with your neighbors, or just try seeing how you can shift with yourself. Be filled with anticipation and let go of expectation, and then you'll see how much easier it is to navigate and how much more support the universe tends to give to us.